Ready to transform your life in every single aspect. I'm going to be explaining what is the ultimate 10. This is a lifestyle. This is a system that's going to build you into the man that you were meant to be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Everything's going to change. Your environment, the people that you hang around, your recovery, the way that you feel about life. You're going to have a purpose and you're going to feel like a leader every single day you wake up. It's not about perfection, it's about becoming who you were meant to be with intentions to drive every single action. Every single day, every day you wake up, you got to become the ultimate 10. And that is what I strive for. That is why my life is so good. That's why I have high confidence. That's why I eat clean. That's why I have financial freedom. It's because I'm locked in on becoming the ultimate 10 version of myself. So we're going to take a look at what are the actions you need to be taking to level up. First off, you need a morning routine. You need structure. So I'm going to give you guys a structure that I use to become the ultimate 10. First off, you got to wake up with discipline. I wake up at 2:30 a.m. every single morning to conquer. The first things I'm doing are being grateful. I'm doing my gratitude work. I'm writing down what I'm grateful for. You got to do this every single morning. And then my affirmations. I'm remembering who I am. I write down I'm power, I'm money, I'm stoic, I'm strong, I'm him. And every single day I walk this earth, I know I'm him because I'm writing it down every single morning. And you got to be doing breath work. And you got to be challenging yourself straight off the jump when you're waking up. So what am I doing? I'm taking a cold shower, freezing. So then I know I'm ready for the cold. And when I get outside, whatever God brings to me, I'm going to use it to make me stronger. And then, of course, we're hydrating in the morning as Ultimate 10. Got to replenish the electrolytes. Get my sea salt in. Get my water in. You can use pink Himalayan salt. Whatever salt works for you. You need salt, you need water, and you need a routine. And, of course, I'm working out as soon as I can in the morning, while also getting morning sunlight. This is me on the beach in Vietnam, getting early morning sunlight, reducing my cortisol, relaxing my mind. If you're automatically scrolling on your phone when you wake up, of course you're going to be lost. Get off the phone, get outside, and get some sunlight. You shouldn't get your first lighting being your phone. You're going to ruin your life. You wonder why you're average? It's because you're scrolling and looking at what other people are doing with their life. How about you become the 10 so you don't got to worry about nobody else because you're the 10? It's that simple. Second off, we're hitting the gym. We're going hard as fuck. We got to get jacked to become the ultimate 10. If you're not shredded and jacked, can you really call yourself a 10? You're probably fat. You're probably skinny. It's time to level up. And then, of course, my non-negotiables. I text my clients. I check in on them. I see that they're eating clean. I see that they're conquering the workouts. Of course, I got to be working on my business in the morning. But first steps, I'm getting closer to God. I'm clearing my mind. Walking outside like a natural human being should. Lifting heavy as fuck. Getting strong. Checking on my people. Making sure they become the ultimate 10 too. Every single one of us has to be a 10. If you're not, you're letting your family down. You're letting the people around you down. So now it's time to level up. After that, you got to focus on your mindset and get mental clarity on everything that you are doing. Any distractions, you need to cut it out right now. If you're scrolling, if you don't have a structure, you wonder why you're lost in life. Every single day I wake up, I'm only consuming healthy foods, red meat, eggs, white rice, fruit, every single thing that is going to boost my testosterone into the ultimate 10 version of myself. And then, of course, I'm not eating shit junk food. Of course, I'm going 100% in because I'm high testosterone. You're never going to go all the way in if you're not high testosterone. So as a 10, we got to eat like a 10 to optimize our life. It's that simple. And then, of course, no social media. If you're scrolling through social media, you are getting programmed by the government. They want you looking at bullshit online. Guess what? I got my dream car, blacked out, SRT Hellcat on my screen. because I want to see stuff that I'm going to have in the future. I know I'm going to have this dream car. I'm saying it to the camera because it's going to happen. How much you want to bet? Let's fucking go. And then, of course, my dream money, 50K a month. And I want to have over 100 clients with my Ultimate 10 coaching. All these things are programming my mind to be great. If you want to be great, you have to see greatness. You wonder why I hang around great people, people that are becoming tens, people that are on self-improvement every single day. It's because I want to be like them and they want to be like me. And we're always pushing each other every single day. If you're not trying to grow, you're going to hang around people that aren't trying to grow too. So you got to be having high value inputs, high value people around you, and also getting in the books and getting mentors. I am a coach and I am a mentor. I'm mentoring and coaching my guy Devon to be great. I'm pushing him to eat cleaner, pushing him to reach 200 pounds of muscle, pushing him to start up his coaching business, pushing him to be fucking great and become the 10. But of course, if there's nobody to push you, you're going to stay comfortable and stay average. Look at your position. Do you have a girlfriend? Is she making you soft? Is she making you a bitch? She probably is. That's how I was getting treated. I was a pussy when I was with my girl. I was cutting my diet. I wasn't eating 100%. I wasn't staying focused on my macros. I wasn't staying focused on my workouts. I was slacking off, sleeping in, being a bum, cheating myself. You don't deserve a fucking girl if you're cheating yourself. So cut that shit out and be a man and level up to the 10. Let's fucking go. And after that, you got to resist being average and do non-negotiable habits every single day. Every day I wake up, I got to work out. I got to get 10K steps. I got to eat 100% clean. I got to post content. I got to check in with my clients. I got to get vitamin D. I got to get everything that I want in life. And if you don't want anything, I'm going to take everything that you want because I got this drive. I got this fucking hunger in me. And you know what I'm eating? I'm eating red meat, fruit, eggs. What does a top tiger in the fucking jungle eat? He's eating meat. And that's what I eat. So I'm tapping into my spiritual animal. So I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry? Looks like you're not. It looks like you're being average. And you want to be a 4 your whole life. When I was a 4, my life sucked. So start implementing this structure. Because you become the thoughts, you feed your mind. I'm feeding my mind. I'm making 50K a month. I'm feeding my mind. I have a Hellcat. Blacked out. I'm feeding my mind. I got 100 clients right now that I'm working with. I'm feeding my mind who I want to be. Are you doing that? If you're not, you're never going to become the ultimate 10 version of yourself. And I'm telling you that right now. Okay, after you knock down the basics, you got to get into training and your nutrition. These are key factors of becoming the ultimate 10 version of yourself. When I was not training and I was not eating clean, that's when I had acne. That's when I was depressed. That's when I could not walk around with confidence. I would go in my neighborhood and walk around the neighborhood full of anxiety, full stressed out because I thought people were looking at me. They were looking at nobody. I was looking at myself because I was a fucking pussy and I was a bum. Now I'm looking at myself as the ultimate 10. So I walk around with 10 out of 10 confidence. I walk around with 10 out of 10 people. And it starts in the gym. It starts with nutrition. That is where I started on my journey. Of course, I'm eating the basics. If you're confusing yourself with McDonald's, Chipotle, a whole bunch of shit cooked in seed oils, you're going to be a bum your whole life. And then, of course, I'm hanging around people that are eating the same thing. My guy at work right here, he eats beef, eggs, white rice, just like me. You are who you hang around. Hang around bums, you're going to be a bum. Then everyone in my one-on-one coaching is eating like the ultimate 10. We got Devon eating beef. As you can see, white rice. He's eating a whole bunch of good stuff. My guy Eli right here, beef, eggs. One of my other clients right here, salmon, rice, Eradicus. We got potatoes. You know what time it is. What are you eating? Are you eating like the ultimate 10 version of yourself? I'm pretty sure you're not. I'm pretty sure you're staying average. We're about to go straight over here. Because you got to eat to nourish the body. You got to eat to feel like the ultimate 10. And then, of course, if you're not working on leadership and working on your business, you're never going to succeed in your life. It's that simple. I was a 4 right here. That's why they call me 410. I was a 4. I was eating my processed foods. I had social anxiety. I was watching porn. I was addicted to being average, smoking weed, hanging out with people that I did not want to be like, truly not finding my purpose. And then I realized nobody's coming to save me, and I had to save myself. So I had to start creating myself. And it was through the nutrition, it was through the training. And if you're not building yourself up, how do you expect to change your life? You're going to stay comfortable. And I didn't want to be comfortable in a 9 to 5. So as an ultimate 10, I had to start my own business after I got into self-improvement because I improved so much. I realized that I could help out other people become the ultimate 10. And then I started building my own brand. It's called 410 Academy. I started training people, correct? I wanted to escape the rat race. I worked a shit 9 to 5. I hated my life every day I woke up. But guess what? I wanted to be stronger. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I worked on my business every single day, sacrificing relationships, sacrificing my comfort zone. I couldn't even see my girl because I was sacrificing so much time and energy into the man that I wanted to become. But that's what it takes if you want to become the 10. That's what it takes if you want to be great. You have to sacrifice the people that you love with all your heart because your heart is going to tell you what you want to do. But your mind, your soul has a deep purpose, and you have a purpose on this earth. And I think it starts with you becoming the 10 because that's how I found my purpose in leveling up every single day. And you're going to have to sacrifice. But you have to control your intentions. I intended to be a coach. I intended to help out Devon, to help out Adam, so I can be an entrepreneur, so I can be a leader. It's not about the money. It's about the results. It's about how I impact you to become the ultimate 10 and how you can impact other people by showing your journey and making yourself different. Let's go. After you become a leader, after you start building your business, after you start training, after you start eating clean, you have to focus on your environment, focus on getting new experiences, focus on growing yourself. If I stayed in my hometown and I stayed around the people that treated me like I wasn't the ultimate 10, that treated me like I wasn't making a lot of money, that treated me lower than I know I am, you're going to stay that low version of yourself every day. You wonder why when you're at your shit 9 to 5 and you go around your coworkers and they treat you like shit and it lowers your confidence, it lowers your self-esteem. You're going to feel that way your whole life and you're going to be stuck in the rat race in your same position. That's why I had to travel the world to truly experience who I am, to go through the struggles of not eating as much food as I did back at hometown. I got to start saving money. I got to start watching what I'm buying. This is all mental growth. This is all going to transform me into the man that I'm meant to be. And it's going to help me provide for my wife in the future because she knows that I travel the world. She knows that I'm strong and I'm powerful and I know exactly where I'm going. As a man, you got to be a leader. As a man, you got to be focused on the man you want to become. So traveling in your environment is very important. I'm hanging around people that are trying to grow and I'm helping people grow at the same time. And then, of course, getting new experiences, having fun. That's a part of becoming the ultimate 10. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of structure, but I'm still having fun walking around as a 10. You don't think it's fun walking around with confidence, shredded and jacked in a different country? You know how much chicks look at you? You know how much guys give you compliments because you're jacked as fuck? You're going to get a shit ton. And you're going to feel good about your life knowing that you're working on yourself, knowing that you got a structure, knowing that you got a plan of becoming the ultimate 10 with discipline, focus. That's why I had to leave my hometown to separate myself from the average, to separate myself from the norm, to build experience, to build myself, to build solitude and a real brotherly connection. I came out here with my boy and we already built a deep ass connection that's going to lead us into the future. And we're going to keep growing each other up. And then, of course, invite people to the table to build with you. As you can see, I was at my 9 to 5. My guy JP was there too. We were both eating clean, working out every single day. I'm going to bring him because he's strong-minded and he's following God and he's trying to become the 10 too. So we're eating clean. Nobody's eating clean like us. Nobody's trying to travel the world. Nobody's building a brotherhood like we are because we're fucking different. We break chains. That's what we do. If you're not here to break chains, you're going to stay average. After you do that, you got to focus on your daily code. What does the ultimate 10 do daily? You already know. You already know we're working out. You already know we're eating clean. You already know we're working on our business and staying focused on who we want to be. You already know we're getting our 10K steps. We're getting our 30 minutes of sunlight. We are the ultimate 10 every single day because you don't rise to your goals. You fall to your standards. If your standards are average, you're going to be average your whole life. Do you want to be average or do you want to change up and be different and break the chains in your family? That's what I'm here for. If you're not here to break chains, you're going to keep staying the same. Okay, if you're tired of feeling stuck and you're tired of not having discipline and you're tired of being average, I think it's your time to become the ultimate 10 version of yourself. And this isn't a pitch. This is a lifestyle change. I offer one-on-one coaching that's going to take your life and transform it for the better because nobody is coming to save you except for yourself. I want you to subscribe. I want you to like, and I want you to keep following my journey of becoming the ultimate 10 and changing people's lives for the better, especially my young men out there. Nobody is going to provide for you. Nobody's going to come save you. I had to sacrifice a girl. I had to sacrifice my family. I had to sacrifice my boy JP for this mission, for this purpose. And I'm going all in, whether it's blood, whether it's sweat, whether I'm hungry as fuck, whether or not I'm going to die for this shit. And if you're not willing to die to be great, you are going to be average every single day of your life. And let me know which part of your lifestyle that you need to upgrade the most so I can make videos about it on how the ultimate 10 will change your life and truly change everything in your reality. And hit the link down below if you're ready for one-on-one ultimate 10 coaching. I'm here to help you out, to give you structures, to give you meal plans, to give you everything to transform your life for the better. And you're going to be able to talk to me one-on-one, build a connection, and I get to know who you are and know that you're ready to change your life. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll catch you guys later. I love making videos. I'm going to keep up this journey, whether you like it or not. Hopefully, you guys just keep joining me. I'm becoming the ultimate 10. This is my brand. This is who I am. If you guys didn't know, my birthday is actually the first of the month, the 23rd, and I'm 05. It's from the 10. You add the 23, you add the 5, 1 of 1. I'm the 10, and I want you guys to become the 10 too, through structure, through discipline, through everything. When I was a 4, my life sucked. And I know your life sucks right now, and the only thing you can do about it is make it change. And if I had somebody like me to help me out, the change would happen way quicker, and it would be way easier to follow a plan and a structure. When I had no structure, when I had no plan, it took me over 4 years to get where I am today. But for you, it can take 6 months. It can take a year to become the ultimate 10 version of yourself, especially if you have my help. That's why I want you guys to click the link or follow my IG so you can keep in touch with me and watch my stories on how I become the ultimate 10 every single day. I keep you guys updated on my life. I'm in Vietnam right now, traveling the world as a young entrepreneur at the age of 20. And I want to keep growing, and I am going to keep growing. 50K months are on the way. My dream car is on the way. My dream clients are on the way. I'm talking to God, and God's going to bring it, especially when I'm ready. I feel like you're ready for this journey to become the ultimate 10. So click that link. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's go.